We are learning QA fundamentals, and in the last videos we saw the VI editor. Let me highlight this as a done. So this is done. Today we're going to see two new commands, jeep and archive. So I do not see here, I'll just add this. So it's a jeep command, and then it's a tar command. So jeep and tar commands, they are used to archive the files. Like let's consider the scenario like you have multiple files, and then you want to send that or attach that in a email. So let's say you have the 100 files and you want to attach the 100 files in an email and send to someone. So if you attach one by one, you need like 100 clicks at least, to attach one by one file. So in case of attaching one by one all the 100 or 1000 files, select all, or first you can jeep that thing or archive, like make it one file and then send, and it will be easy. So that's the one way we can think. Another way we can also think, when we jeep the file, the size will be less. So sometime if you have like maybe 5 or 10 files and you want to send through the email, and then the size is more, email, I think it's a 25 MB will be allowed in email. If it is more than that, it won't. I think that's in the Gmail. But sometimes when you jeep that file and make that file to one, then the size will be less, and then you can attach and send. Another thing also you can say, like if you have some file structure, like let's say folder, and inside one folder there are a few files, and inside that folder there is a subfolder, and subfolder again there is a few files for some of the project. So if you attach one by one, you can attach the file, you cannot attach the folder. So you may lose the file structure, like which folder few files are. But if you jeep or archive the file and send to somewhere, you can again unjeep that file and you can get the same structure. So that is about the jeep and tar. Let's see what I said just now. First we'll see using the finder, and then after that we'll see in a terminal. We'll use this jeep and tar file one by one. So let's open the finder. So in the finder, if I go to YouTube, and inside this let's go to documents, it's a yellow folder, blue, white. So yeah, so this is the folder structure. Inside yellow, let's put this file also inside this. I can drag and drop here. Inside this there's a tutorial, blue, and it's all white. And now I want to make it one. So I want to jeep this file. So in a finder you can do the right click and you can see compress yellow. So if I press this, this is the yellow.jeep, you see, and this is just a one file, and inside this you have all this directory structure inside this. You can send this file anywhere, so it's very handy. And if you want to unzip, then you can just double click. If you double click, then it will unzip. Since yellow folder is already here, it will create another folder with some other name, but it will unzip. So if I just double click on this, you see it's a unzip now. You can see the yellow 2, and inside the yellow 2 you can see the tutorial, you can see blue, white. So it's easy here. In a finder it's a very easy. Yeah, so if you want to zip, right click and then compress. If you want to unzip, then double click on the zip file and it will create another folder of the same directory structure, and you can see the contents. Let's see the same operation in a terminal. Okay, I'm here now, and let's first delete this file, unzip, and this one. Right click and move to trash. Okay, so now let's go to these documents. Let's see where we are currently now. So present working directory is a user YouTube. Now I'll go to the documents, then it's the documents. I can do the ls, and I can see the LO here, so same folder. Now I want to zip this file using zip command. So let's use the zip command. So when you use a zip command, zip, I can give zip, and then it's the file name. What's the file name you want to zip? Like, let's say the new file name, I want to say lo.zip, and then I can give this path like the lo, so lo tab, and then enter. Let's do, so we can see here zip. Let's unzip and see, like, is there any contents here or not? No, there is no contents. So what's the issue here? So this time I will tell you what's the issue. Let's delete first this one, so I can delete from here also, from the terminal. So rmrf hello, then 2, sometime you have to wrap in a, if there is a space, then you have to wrap like this, and it's a deleted. There is a zip file I want to delete, then rmr, and then I can give the lo zip here to delete, or I can also say start.zip. So that means whatever the extension is at the end, so that file will be deleted. So there is a one file lo, and the extension is .zip, so that file will be removed. Okay, now we have the lo folder. That's good. I'm going to use up arrow from the keyboard to see my previous command, what I run for the zip. So this is the command I run, zip lo. So it's try to zip, but it didn't include the files, because lo has, you know, some file and some folder. So in that case you can use option recursive. So if it is a one file, then you can add one by one. So let's use the -r option and try now. It's saying adding all those and the files. Now it's zip now. So there is a lo zip here, and you can double click and then it will unzip again. Let me delete this file and try to do this thing one more time. So ls rmrf hello.zip. In case, you know, if there is another file outside and I also want to zip that also, like let's say I will copy this file, right click, copy this file, or copy this file using, you know, using the cp command in a terminal. So let's do that. So I know inside lo there is a file called tutorial.txt, and I want to copy this, you know, outside. So copy, and I will go to, from the current folder I will go to the lo, and then there's a tutorial.txt. And then I want to copy this in a current location where I am. So my current location is document. So I did that, and now you can see the tutorial.txt here. I'm going to use my up arrow from my keyboard, and in order to see the previous zip command, and I can see it's a zip r and this lo.zip. So this is the zip file, and I want to zip all this lo folder, and also I want to include this tutorial.txt inside this. So here space, and I can say tutorial txt. So the new file will be created lozip, and that contains lo folder, this lo folder, and also it will contain tutorial txt. Let's do that, and you can see all the file included in a zip, and here is a lozip. So you want to extract this, and you can see what's the content inside this. Let's do that. So in order to test, I'm going to create a folder, make dir like test folder, and then test folder created in documents, and then I want to copy this file lozip to test folder. So copy lozip, or move this file. Let's move this lozip to test folder. So test folder in current folder. So current folder is indicated by ./ and then test and tab. So that file will move. Now we cannot see here zip because that's already moved to the test. That's in its test. Go to the test folder, cd test, and you can see the contents. There is a lozip. I want to unzip this one, so I can do the command unzip lozip. Okay, if I press enter, you can see that the lo folder came, and also there was a tutorial, so tutorial also came. So this everything unzipped here. So this is a zip and unzip. Let's do the same operations using the tar command. So both are almost similar things, but there are some features in a tar, some features in a zip, so we'll explore slowly. So let me delete everything. Like I will come out from the test cd, and see test is here. I will go and I will delete this test folder, rm, and then test rm. I have to give r option because there are many things inside test. So I deleted the test folder deleted. Now I'm going to zip the same thing using another command called tar. So tar, and then I have to give the option like cvf, f for file, c for create, b for verbose, cvf, and then I want to include tutorial, and also I want to include the lo. So as soon as I added lo, okay, but I didn't give the file name for the zip, so that's why we do not see anything. Let's do that. So cvf, and what's our new zip file name? Let's say lo, and then tar. So this time I'm giving tar, this extension tar, because I'm using the tar command, and I do not have to give the recursive here. It will automatically take all those things in a tar, but in a zip you have to give the recursive in order to include everything from the folder. Okay, now we can see lo tar. So that's our lo tar, that's our zip file. Let's move that to the test folder and try to unzip again using the same tar command. You can also use the unzip command also, that's fine. So I'll create make dir test, and then I'll copy or move. I'll say I'll move lo tar to test, then the tar move to the test, then I'll go to the folder cd test. I can check the present working directory. I'm in test. I can see the contents here, lo tar, and now I want to untar this, or that's untar is a technical word, untar. So I want to see the contents, or we can see unzip this. So let me use tar command to unzip. So tar, and first we saw the option like cvf, like create the tar file, but if you want to unzip, you can unzip. There's a different option. There is also another option in a tar, like like you do not want to unzip, but you want to see what is the contents in the tar. So for that we can say like cvt. So if you give the option cvt, so let's do like not at cvt, so tvf, c for the create, but t for just see the contents inside this of the file, and then give the file name hello.tar. So now I can see the contents inside this file. So these are all the contents. So that's the command to see the contents. If I do the ls, it's not untar, I just see the contents, I just want to see the contents, that's why I use that command. But if I want to actually untar this, then I can give another option. Let's say instead of t I can give x. So if I do the x, that will be untar here in the test. Okay, and if I do the ls, I can see the contents. See, there is a tutorial txt and lo, so everything came out. So inside test you can see the tutorial and lo, and tar is also there. So this is a way to use the tar command. Using the tar command you can tar, untar. You want to see the contents, then with the tar command you can give the option like just t option, and you can see the contents. For the in the zip command, see the one more last operation in a zip command. So in a zip command, if you want to give the password for your zip file, so that someone cannot unzip until unless he or she gets your password, then in that case you can implement the password also over there. So let's see how to do that. So first I will come out of the cd, my present working directory is documents, I'll do the ls, I will remove rm test. So file, that test got removed, and then I want to zip the file with the password. So let's see zip, and then for the password I can give e, and I'll give the zip file name. So like let's say lo.zip, and what I want to zip, I also have to give the r for recursive. So let me do an r hello zip, and then what I want to include is tutorial txt, and then hello. Yeah, let's hit the enter. It's asking the password, so let me give some password. So I give some password and enter. Verify password again, maybe C, that's my good password. So yeah, we can see the hello zip. Let's try to unzip this file. If I do the double click here, it's asking the password. If I do not give the password, it will not unzip. So with the double click also you need to give the password. So let's move this thing in a cd. First I will create the directory, make dir test, and then move this file like hello zip to test folder. That's move. I will go to the test folder again. I will see the current present working directory test. I will do the ls, and I want to unzip this. So I can go here and I can double click, and it will ask the password. And if I give the password, then it will unzip. So let's do that. My password I give here, and you can see the contents came here. Hello. Okay, I did this YLLO, W is missing. Okay, inside this I can see all the contents here. Let me delete from here, move to trash, and through the command also I will do unzip zip, and then it will ask the password. I'll give the password, and then I can see all the contents. I can do the ls, and I can see the content here. So that's all about zip and tar command. So we'll see other commands in the next video. Thank you.